Radio second guessing me all the time. Thank you for waiting, Doctor. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah. Not bad. Yeah.
Not bad. Another hot day.
Yeah.
In the city.
Yeah.
Hot weather continues.
Weather continue hot.
Hot weather continues. Yes.
Yeah. Right. The Osaka Castle. Yeah.
Yep. There's the castle.
Background. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Today I have consider that I've studied the current generative AI.
Okay.
And the human. The difference of the generative AI and human. The thinking.
I'm sorry.
And now current AI is focused on the limited domain and
Dr. Sano. Dr. Sano, we're having a difficult internet connection right now. I'm gonna have to restart my internet connection. Give me 1 minute, please.
Internet connection.
Yeah, my internet connection is not doing so well.
Okay.
Let me restart my internet connection. I'm so sorry. I'll be back to you in 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, please.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
General intelligence.
AGI.
AGI.
Yeah. Okay.
Artificial super intelligence.
Okay.
ASI. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And AI, generative AI is learning ability is to learn to do pattern learning.
Okay.
Based on predefined large-scale data in
Okay.
rule, and AGI is to AGI have the
Doesn't AGI have the ability to probe the environment without a predetermined database? It has the ability to discover the environment.
Yeah, and can judge
Yeah. Okay.
According to the according to event and
Adaptability.
to
Adaptability.
adaptability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you not consider human intelligence as agentic?
Human intelligence.
Isn't human intelligence
human
agentic?
intelligence
Because a
is-
human is an agent, right?
Human intelligence is to have similar the ASI, artificial super intelligence.
But wouldn't you call human intelligence agentic? Because a human is an agent.
Human agent.
Human is an agent. So human intelligence is a type of agentic intelligence, right?
Type.
So generative AI and agentic AI. Human intelligence is agentic.
Agentic.
The human brain is an agent.
Yeah.
Okay.
And AGI have cognitive the architecture and cognitive architecture is the had have the like human. For example, do you know the spiking neural network? Yeah.
Okay.
Spiking neural network have distributed processing and the cognitive the architecture is pursued by the psychologist.
Okay.
And from 99 and to the 2005. Yeah.
Well, I think it's called it's called the hard problem. Is consciousness is the hard problem. What is consciousness? It's called the hard problem.
Hard
Consciousness.
Consciousness. Yeah.
It's called the hard problem. It's because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
difficult to define what consciousness is and what makes a conscious being, and
Yeah.
and are there levels of consciousness? Where does consciousness begin? Does it begin at the elemental level, or is it emergent? Once a system is complex enough, does it move into consciousness? Once it crosses a threshold, there's a lot of debate over the nature of consciousness.
Yeah, AGI is similar to the human brain.
Yeah. So,
architecture,
do you
brain
believe
architecture.
that an AGI computer would be conscious of itself? Do you think an AGI machine would be a conscious being?
AGI machine
Mhm.
is the controllized computer,量子コンピューター、
But is it
quantum
self-aware?
computer.
Is it aware of itself like a being, like a conscious being?
Yeah.
You believe that an AGI computer would be conscious of itself like a being, like a living being would be conscious, self-conscious? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's very deep.
Yeah, very difficult.
It's called the hard problem, is what it's called.
Yeah.
The hard problem.
Very difficult. And
very.
ASI is more difficult.
What is more difficult?
ASI.
Super intelligence.
Super intelligence.
Yeah.
General intelligence is equal to the human ability, human brain, equal.
But then again,
AGI is
given progress in compute, how we have progressed in compute with Moore's law, basically.
Yeah.
Super intelligence would just be the logical next phase of the increase of artificial intelligence. I still have problems with auto text complete, and I'm constantly babysitting the AI. It's not ready yet. I don't know if it ever will be. Some people more confident than others in the progress.
Yeah, very difficult.
Yeah, very. I'm sure. Yeah, very difficult.
Very difficult, and AGI is about after 2 years, and
you believe 2 years
completed.
We will achieve AGI in 2 years.
2 years or 3 years. Yeah.
Wow.
2 years. But
okay.
But implementation is a little difficult. Yeah. And the super intelligence, artificial super intelligence is the top researcher.
Sure. Cutting edge. Cutting edge.
In USA, the Silicon Valley,
cutting edge research.
Yeah.
And of course, the governments want this. Of course, big business wants it because it means money, but the governments consider this as a security issue. Defense, military, national security, because if the first nation to achieve this type of super intelligence could be militarily superior.
Yeah. So now in the USA and China is fighting
Yeah, it's not the space
Fighting
race, it's the
only-
AI race.
Only two nations in the
50,
world.
50 years ago, 60 years ago, it was Soviet Union and America in the space race.
Yeah.
Today, it's China and USA in the AI race.
AI war.
AI race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only two nations,
Hmm.
USA and China, in other country is
Distant third place.
yeah,
Distant third place.
distant. Yeah.
Distant third.
Yeah.
Who is the distant
Okay.
third? Is it which country? Nobody is number 3?
Nobody.
Nobody. There is no number 3.
Nobody. And when EU and Japan and the
Sonota.
Canada.
Yeah. So, Japanese say sonota.
Sonota.
Yeah. Others
Only
and
two
others.
nations. Only two nations.
Yeah,
Only
amazing.
two nations and the.
But I really want to ask you this again. You feel that an AGI machine would be self-aware of itself, like a
self-running.
But it would be self-aware. It would
evolution.
It would have consciousness.
Yeah.
Like a human would have consciousness, or a dog, or a monkey, or something. A chimpanzee would have consciousness, self-awareness.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the implementation is very difficult. Yeah.
Well, the question of alignment is very important.
Yeah.
Alignment.
Alignment. Yeah. Alignment. Yeah.
Because if this super intelligence is not aligned with the human race, it may decide to destroy the humans as an obstacle to its advancement, or it may make some kind of psychotic mistake and destroy, use nuclear weapons, or shut down the hospitals or the grid or something dangerous. It may shut down trains in motion, planes in flight. You know, who knows what a psychotic AI would do if it was not aligned properly.
Yeah.
That's a little scary. That's like a science fiction movie.
Yeah. So the AI world is
it's incredible.
Where AI world go?
Yeah, it's unpredictable.
And
unpredictable.
Yeah. And
well, the one factor with human beings is we require society and technology to survive. You can imagine. So over behind me is Osaka-jo Hall.
Yeah.
And Osaka-jo Hall can hold 50,000 audience members.
Yeah.
Now imagine if you put 50,000 chimpanzees inside Osaka-jo Hall. Right? Yeah. And chimpanzees are only, 1.5% different than humans on the DNA.
Yeah.
But because of lack of culture and society and technology, it would be a disaster. But with humans, 50,000 people in one venue is not a problem. Right? Unless they want their money back. But how can we guarantee that such an organism would be aligned with human needs, human requirements, human motivations? Yeah, it's going to be very mysterious future. Unpredictability level is high. Unpredictability.
But the human want to pursue the good AI.
Yeah, that's true. Well, to survive, we need good tools.
Yeah.
I think one of the keys to human survival was the first key to human survival was fire. When we tamed fire, and of course we made the better arrowheads for our spears and arrows, and things like clothing and calendars to count the days for agriculture and the plow, and then community, human community with division of labor. Right?
Yeah.
Animals don't really have division of labor besides male, female, and then age group. But humans, the same age group has multiple different skills, and we require that for our survival.
Yeah, and the MIT report, MIT.
Okay. Yes.
MIT reported the current AI is not successful.
Not.
Yeah,
successful. I believe it.
Because the only few company president is good.
Oh, you mean it's a morality issue?
And almost all companies president is not successful.
Oh, because
in USA.
Capitalism means that companies fail. It's a natural selection or artificial selection.
Yeah.
The selective process means that companies succeed, companies fail.
Yeah.
And the failure means that we have a filter, and the most successful companies have survived.
Yeah.
And all of the unsuccessful companies disband, and people regroup into more successful organizations. This organizational evolution or selection means that we have very successful companies.
And the MIT doesn't think the industrial evolution of the wave, and now is the data transformation wave. Occurs.
Is occurring now.
This is correct. And the industrial revolution is the few people have a great money and great
the industrial revolution is not generally successful. It's specifically successful. It's not generally successful.
Yeah.
There are many humans that are still work on farms and living in agricultural pre-industrial conditions. So the industrial revolution is not generally successful. It's specifically successful. So if the industrial revolution is only partially successful, then AI would also be a subset of success. I can understand that.
Yeah. So the almost all people are receive the benefit from AI, and but the almost people and don't receive and
The benefit.
Economical
Yeah, that's true. Well, now
economical benefit.
I think last week
Yeah,
we talked a little bit about the piñata,
yeah,
okay, and how the fear of a decade or maybe 2 decades ago was the digital divide. And how can we make cheap computers? And I think that there were industrial efforts like, you know, when Apple started putting computers into the schools.
yeah.
I remember in the 1980s.
Okay,
Well, no, in the 1980s, Apple was putting computers into the schools. I remember in the 90s, Microsoft was integrating their software into education. And then, of course, the smartphone was a huge democratization of compute. So the digital divide, at least in our post-industrial developed world, was not really an issue. Most people have access to compute. And I consider this the piñata effect. You know, we got this giant candy horse, and everyone's beating on it, and it breaks open, and everyone benefits as the candy falls out. Don't you see AI as a similar scenario?
Yeah. A similar scenario.
Yeah,
and
the piñata scenario.
AI scenario is similar to internet scenario.
Yeah,
Internet
exactly.
revolution scenario. Yeah.
Also, it's similar to we had in the Industrial Revolution, we had a chemistry revolution that allowed fertilizers, artificial fertilizers. It supercharged the productivity of agriculture.
Yeah.
And we avoided the population explosion, the food crisis. Before this chemical revolution for artificial fertilizer, you know, they needed to get nitrogen into the soil. The prediction was that there would be massive starvation.
Yeah.
But we had this revolution in chemistry, and we were able to produce artificial fertilizers that supercharged the world's food supply. And another example of the piñata effect.
Yeah.
So we would hope that this AI revolution would have a similar. This in the Reagan, in Ronald Reagan's time, this was called the trickle down theory. That if big companies were successful, that small people, individuals would feel that success. There was a philosophical conflict during the Reagan presidency. Reagan's presidency was pro-business, pro-industry, pro-corporation, and many of the low-income workers were angry because they felt that Reagan was aligned with big business and greed. But in the end, the low-income workers got better jobs and got more income because of this, what they called the trickle-down theory.
Yeah.
The trickle-down theory, I consider this part of this piñata effect. We're beating this giant horse, and as the candy falls, the lowest members receive the benefit.
But now in the super artificial super intelligence and robot and human is replaced to the
by the robots.
Robot.
Yeah.
And the worker is replaced.
But now I'm thinking. I'm reminded of the Luddites. Do you remember the Luddites? The Luddites.
Luddite.
The Luddites were the ones who were smashing the equipment because it was stealing their jobs.
Yeah.
The reality was that at this time there was a shortage of agriculture workers, and which led to many food shortages. So many people were chasing money with these jobs that there wasn't enough agricultural production to support the population. And there were lots of wars because there wasn't enough food at the time. So the reality was that these machines would free up the workers to do the more important jobs. And you would hope that that's what the AI would do. It would free the humans up to refocus to the tasks that the AI could not perform.
But now is human want to live in live in Tokyo and Osaka in a big city.
Urbanization. Urbanization.
Organization.
Urban.
Urban.
Urbanization. Yeah.
Urbanization.
Urbanization.
And,
yeah, sure.
And so as rural and inaka.
Agro.
Yeah.
Agricultural regions. Farming. Yeah.
And in Japan, in other countries, the same. The rural.
Urbanization.
Population is decreasing, and so the worker, the number of workers is decreasing in now.
Well, this is where the government comes in.
Yeah.
In proper incentivization. Oh.
Incentivization. Incentive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Incentive. Yeah.
You can imagine if these urban locations or factories are running themselves with small labor force.
Yeah.
The benefits, the financial benefits could be redistributed to the rural areas, and the people could have larger homes, bigger families, better food, more natural living circumstances, as long as the economic benefits were redistributed properly with proper incentives. But that's always a problem in a free market economy. Free market economies, people chase dollars. Socialism redistributes wealth, but often fails because of corruption and other issues. So this is a crisis.
So in Japan, for example, is Wakayama and other young people and go to the Osaka, city and Tokyo.
Well, they're chasing the money, actually.
Yeah.
But if those high dollar jobs don't exist in the city, if they're actually out in the countryside, then
so the parents in the remain the countryside, and so the parent and send the money to my
They're poor
their,
children in the city.
their son and daughter.
The poor
big
children
one,
in the
big one
city.
is,
Yeah.
every month.
So foreseeably, we would get what we call slosh.
Yeah.
You know what that is? Slosh. We have this inward rush to the urban areas, but then we have a depletion where the population actually sloshes back out into the rural areas again.
Yeah.
But
So
with proper
now-
incentivization, they would want to be where they could have a nicer home and access to better food and a more clean environment. Because with internet access, living in the countryside is just as entertaining. I mean, we have we have access to the internet no matter where you are. So,
and internet and the robot. Robot is the robot for workers, human workers.
Yeah.
And the countryside people use the robotic workers.
I imagine that there's a certain ratio of robots to humans in order to increase productivity. Because the humans will be managers of the robotic systems. The humans will have to guide. As great as AI is, it's hard for me to imagine that AI has the proper alignment. The humans have to babysit the process. And so the humans will be required to guide these robots to the next task or optimize their workloads to optimize productivity.
And countryside nurse and doctor and nurse is the number of doctor and nurse is decreasing, and for the countryside people.
Well, now
people,
if you imagine you have this super intelligence, you have super productivity. You could supercharge their pay, right? You could say, "Hey, come to the country. The money's better. We have your pay will be higher."
I think the robotic tax
the robots.
Tax for robots.
But imagine a situation where productivity is so improved that economically it's feasible that you could just redistribute the wealth in a way that it would incentivize people to move to the countryside. Come to the country. The money is better. Because that's what drew people to the cities. Come to the city, the money is better.
But so the countryside have enough money and don't have enough money.
But if the countryside is producing the food and the agricultural items that are necessary to sustain the population. I mean, if you think about it, Japanese agriculture products are in high demand, but the supply is limited.
Agriculture industry have the limitation of
understaffed.
Finance here.
They're understaffed. They don't have enough humans. Agriculture is understaffed. They don't have enough people. Staff of Boshu. And because the pay is so low. So if you incentivize it with higher pay, same with teachers. There are not enough teachers in the city because the pay is so low for teachers.
And the university and high school and in countryside is
going out of business.
The decreasing. Kiev.
Well, they're shutting down. They're shutting down.
And so so the young people have to study have to study the not countryside area, and
They have to move to the city where the
move
good
to
schools
the-
are.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that it is, I think the current situation is not good. Yeah.
In the bottleneck that I see is actual energy. The energy to drive all these systems, the energy to power these data centers, the energy to power the lifestyles of all the inhabitants of the city. That's the bottleneck. You know, in Japan, Japanese people pay twice as much for energy, electrical energy, as Americans do. And that's a severe limiting factor. It's not just the residents, but the factories, the data centers, they all pay about twice as much as the average American for a kilowatt hour of electricity. And that's a major limiting factor. If we don't have an energy revolution, we're not going to have an AI revolution.
Yeah, but the energy the industry is I think very important. But the Japan have have not the energy resources.
I know Japan doesn't have the resources. And the United States and the rest of the world are using fossil fuels to power this revolution, which continues to increase CO2 levels, which is disastrous in the long term. Unless we start bringing solar on a serious level and add nuclear to the mix, we're just going to increase our problems.
And
Fossil fuels are just gonna, it's not going to be the ultimate solution.
And the cost of the platinum cost is very high, and I think
this is probably why there are only two players, because the United States and China are the only ones that can fund this energetically, not necessarily dollars or yuan, but with energy, with kilowatts, because only the United States and China have the surplus energy to do this. And,
yeah, okay, but intelligence resources is very important, and now is the intelligence resources gathered to Tokyo and Osaka, and so I think that intelligence resources distributed is have to be distributed.
Distributed computing.
Distributed intelligence and distributed human intelligence.
Interesting.
And Hokkaido and Tohoku and Okinawa and Awajishima, and I think the intelligence in the top
Well, that was the reason for the internet in the first place, because compute was distributed across the United States.
Okay, and the human intelligence is the special. I think the um, 多様性がある and intelligence is very difficult and for example the a new product making intelligence and new culture cultivating intelligence and new new communication, new medical intelligence, and that various kind of intelligence are needed, and so that I think their intelligence are distributed to every country side.
I just see energy as a resource, as the limiting factor. Access to energy is the limiting factor.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all a great idea, but without, it's almost like a glass ceiling. If you're limited by your energy production, unless you increase your access to energy, you're going to be limited. It's going to be the limiting factor.
And so the welfare, energy cultivating intelligence, okay, and for welfare, their intelligence, and for among the nature, and
maybe we will see a slosh back out into the into the rural areas, because agriculture production will be so important. Right now, Japan is having this tourism boom, but the demand for Japanese agricultural products is higher than ever in history. The supply is limited, and the limiting factor there is the workforce. There are not enough Japanese agricultural workers.
And for example, AI researcher distributed, and for example, the Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley is I think USA only Silicon Valley, and
so you think
the Texas and Arizona.
So a more democratic distribution of these hubs, I guess, or centers of development. But energy is going to be a limiting factor.
Yeah.
It's too bad, because Japan has some really good designs. I think it was Toshiba had a really great design for a nuclear power plant, but it was never built as for a safe nuclear power plant in 1980. And it was never built. America built one. But Japan should have dozens of these safe nuclear power plants, but they don't.
Yeah, one company is a lot of companies.
Yeah, that's true. We need options.
And startup company is,
Yeah.
But now is in Japan is startup a company. The number of startup company is small.
Yeah.
Small.
Well, the way I see it, money can be printed in a machine, but energy has to be generated. And money or no money, if you don't have the energy, that's going to be the limiting factor. You're going to have to generate more energy. And if you do it with fossil fuels, you're going to increase CO2. You have all these environmental concerns. You're going to have to increase nuclear and you're going to have to increase solar. But Japan doesn't have enough headspace to increase the supply because Japan is constricted by the amount of energy. Japan doesn't have enough extra energy to increase its energy supply. It's imagine a farm that doesn't have enough food to pay more farmers to grow more food. It's really a sad situation. China and the United States have enough headroom in their energy production to do that. Japan is a resource limited. It's too bad Japan and Venezuela could form some kind of alliance, because Venezuela's resource excess. They have an excess of resources. They have an exclusively resource-based economy, and it's very problematic for them. Japan is on the opposite end of the scale. If somehow Venezuela and Japan could cooperate, but culturally so different, I don't think that, and geographically so different, it would be difficult. Energy is the key to the future, in my mind. None of these great advances are possible without energy. It's like a ceiling that's capping the advancement. We've reached the ceiling. We cannot move forward until we raise the ceiling. That's where we are right now.
So I think the educational school and university and research organization is, I think, distributed is good. Yeah,
that's true. Democratization and variety is so important. But energy is going to be the limiting factor.
Energy,
that's the way I see it. If energy was cheap in Japan, a lot of these startups would be possible in many aspects. Not just intellectual, but actual productivity, little factories and production sites would be possible if energy was cheap here. But energy is so expensive in Japan. People go someplace else. They go where energy is cheaper. Look at all the Japanese companies that have factories in other countries because the energy is too expensive here. Kyocera, the Handotai industry, they have factories in places like Oregon because the electricity is so cheap. That's a handicap. That's a severe handicap. Hopefully, the government takes it seriously and finds ways. The United States is taking it seriously. They're green lighting all these new energy projects. Just green light, go do it. Build your own power plant at your factory, no problem. But Japan doesn't have that foresight yet. Maybe with the new prime minister. We'll find out in October.
Yeah. I hope.
We'll find out in October.
New policy. And, Yeah.
Dr. Sano, I am sorry for the problems at the beginning.
Yes.
It was a very good discussion.
Yeah.
Next week, same time.
The same time.
Okay. I'll see you then.
Yeah.
Have a good night, sir.
Good night.
All right, take care. Bye.
Bye.
What do you think of that guy? Dr. Sano. He worked for NTT for 34 years. Now he's the head of computer science at Osaka Institute of Technology. Lucky me. I gotta make some tea. Are you gonna cook something? Yeah, I'm very full. That was a giant burger and I'm okay. You like sleeping on that couch, huh? It was comfortable? Nice. I'm going down to 900.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope it's okay with you. What are you cooking in there? What's in there? Nothing? You're just preheating it?
Nothing.
Oh, your cheese. Oh, you're cheesing up the cheeser. See that? Is that thing in tune? Is it tuned, son? Okay. How do you tune it? Do you use your smartphone to tune it?
I got tuned.
You got a tuner? Okay.
How's it coming?
You going fast?
I got one more hour and then I'm done. Tuesday night's a late night. He starts at 9:45 right tonight. He's starting late. I got a pretty good schedule. If I had to run around like this, if I had to work out late, I would be upset. But the fact that it's online, I can't really complain. I'm almost tempted to leave Japan. I have all these online people. If I left Japan, could I keep them? I guess I could. If I could maintain my schedule. I haven't seen these people face to face in years.
Let's do it.
Let's move to the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't say that.
You ready? Can you save me that banana for tomorrow? Did it work at 900? Was that good enough? Oh, look at that thing. Perfect. Look at this. Oh no!
Those dress. Wow.
I'm low on milk. Low on milk and low on banana. Hey, look at that. It's like a couch strong. You fold it over to make the couch strong. Did you fold it or just cut it in two?
Fold it.
Yeah, but you didn't put anything inside. It's on the outside.
Oh.
The calzone has it on the inside. Then you can put olives and ham on the inside. Basically, it's just a pizza that's been folded over. Pretty basic, actually. Oh, damn, where are my glasses? I took them off. Over here. Yeah, thank you, sir. Oh. What the heck? madman with a mad night. Oh, there he is. He's in there. Doesn't work. And Google's such a. Takuya, it's good to see you.
See you. I'm supposed to wait.
You're busy today.
Sorry.
You're busy today.
Yes.
Tell me your story. Why so busy?
I go to Ishigaki Island from.
Went to?
Since
Have been.
Since last
Have been.
four,
Have been.
3 days.
Start again.
Sorry. I go to Ishigaki
Have
Island.
been.
Have been.
Yes.
Have been.
I go to work Monday through Friday.
Sorry.
Your daughters go to school every day.
I have been
Mhm.
to Ishigaki Island from.
On
On
Ishigaki Island.
on Ishigaki Island.
What were you doing on Ishigaki Island?
Family's holiday.
Oh, so your family has been on holiday.
Yes.
Nice.
Sorry.
And you just returned today?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe about 8:30.
Oh, okay. Welcome home.
Thank you.
How many nights on Ishigaki Island?
3 nights.
Really?
Yes.
Nice. Oh, you spent the 3-day weekend.
Yes.
Nice. How was the weather?
Almost good weather.
Almost?
Yes.
Almost
Sometimes-
good, but not good.
Oh, not good. Sorry.
Mostly? Mostly?
Mostly.
Mostly good. Okay. Good.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Mostly good. Okay. Some rain?
Yes. Sometimes.
Yeah,
Rarely.
a little. A little rain.
A little.
Okay. Hot or cold?
Temperature is not so high,
Okay.
but sun rain.
Sun.
Sorry,
The sun.
sunny.
The sun was harsh. The sun was strong.
Yes, strong sun is strong.
Yeah. Need solar panels.
Yes.
Yeah, Ishigaki. These islands need more solar energy because I think they burn lots of diesel fuel. It's very expensive. Energy is very expensive on these islands. They need more solar panels.
Maybe I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. I think Hawaii ended its access to diesel fuel. They stopped importing oil because they've had a big renewable energy push for the past few years. They get lots of sun on these islands. They need more solar panels. Some wind turbines, not a lot, a few wind turbines, but solar panels on every building, and then your problem solved, you know. Where did you stay? Did you stay at a beach house?
Not the beach house, near the beach, but not.
Not on the beach.
Yes.
Maybe it's dangerous to have a beach house because the typhoons are really strong on these little islands, and so you want to be away from the beach a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah. Was it a traditional house or was it like a hotel?
One day, like a hotel, and a very cheap hotel.
Okay.
It only stay.
Okay.
Today, have a pool
Oh, nice.
and so good hotel.
Yeah. Okay. A view of the ocean.
Not the sea.
Okay. Did your children have a good time?
Yes.
Maybe they'll talk about it tomorrow. I'd like to hear their story about Ishigaki Island tomorrow.
Yes,
I hope they have nice things to say about their trip.
yes.
No incidents, no disasters, no kurage attacks or anything. No jellyfish stings. No.
Yes.
That means no.
Yes, no.
Yeah, okay, good.
No,
Good. I'm looking forward to this discussion tomorrow.
thank you.
All right. Can we check homework?
Yes,
Let's
thank
do
you.
that. Did you write your homework while you were on the island?
No, I write this homework on my house.
Oh, okay. Now I see you have 2 pages. What? This is from last week.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, okay, and then this week. Thank you.
Pronunciation.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's spend some time with that. Abenomics. Yeah. So complicated.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. We'll take care of it.
Last week I can't explain you.
Well,
so-
take your time. That's why writing actually helps you improve your speaking.
Thank you.
Yeah. We'll call him Prime Minister Abe's. Prime Minister Abe.
Thank you.
Sentence is too long.
Sorry.
Okay, so Abenomics was successful. Successful in increasing the stock market,
Yes.
but what about national prosperity?
Uh,
Is the stock market really an indicator?
mm,
Yes and no. I would say yes and no. Pretty good.
thank you.
Rakia, that's pretty good. And I'm glad I was able to help you this time. Too often you don't make any mistakes, I can't help you.
Thank you. I can see it.
You received it.
I received.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Please read.
Yes. Tuesday, September 16th. Abenomics.
Mm.
Abenomics refers to Abe's
Prime Minister Abe.
Sorry. Abenomics refers Prime Minister Abe's
Ref-
economic
Slow down, Takuya. Slow down. One more
Sorry.
time.
Sorry. Abenomics refers Prime Minister
Refers
Abe's
to.
refers to Prime Minister Abe's economic policies implemented his
Oh, I'm sorry. My mistake. Implemented in his second administration. My mistake. Implemented in or during his second administration.
implemented in his second administration
Mm,
2012 to 2020.
thank you.
His aim was to overcome deflation.
Mm,
The stock average of Japan was in the 69 US dollars range.
67.
Sorry, 67 US dollars range.
No.
Sorry,
There's no S.
it's
It's dollar,
sorry,
not dollars. One more time.
The stock average of Japan was in the 67 US dollars
No.
range.
No. There is no S after dollar.
Sorry, US dollar.
Yes.
Sorry. The end stock average of Japan was in the 67 US dollar range in 2012,
Yeah.
and it rose to 153 US dollar by
No.
2020.
You need an S.
So US dollar.
No. $153. And here's why. Because it's the range. One range. So with range, we use no S.
Yeah. Okay.
But
sorry.
in the second number, I eliminated range, and so it's $153.
Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
this is very confusing, but it's English when we talk about countables and non-countables. The
Thank you.
range is it's countable, but it's a singular, and dollars are plural. So let's try again. The stock average.
Thank you. The stock average of Japan was in the 67 US dollar range in 2012, and it rose to 153 US dollars by 2020.
Perfect. Do you have a question there?
No, so thank
Okay,
you.
yeah, that's confusing, but that's English. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. In addition to monetary easing and economic stimulus was 68 billion US dollars,
Yes.
the government stimulated private investment through
Through
regulatory reform and promoted free trade by advancing economic partnerships. As a result, Abenomics led to outcomes such as a weaker yen, increased corporate profits, and
Be careful. Be careful. Corporate. Yes.
Increased corporate profits
Mm.
and improvements in employment.
Yes. Employment.
However, challenges remained, such as sluggish wage growth.
Excellent. Do you have questions there?
No, so far, thank you.
Yeah. Implemented in his second administration. Implemented in or during. During, you could say during his second administration. Implemented in his second administration.
Implemented.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Okay. All right. I guess we discussed. We can come back here. We can come back when we do pronunciation. Let's talk a little bit about this. It's very interesting. Everyone knows that Donald Trump has a giant ego, and he likes to talk about himself, and he likes to be praised, and he likes when people say, "Mr. President, because of your leadership, blah blah blah." You know, I want to thank you, Mr. President. You know, all these people thanking him. We say, "Kiss the ring." Kiss the ring. You know, it's like he's like the Pope or something. You know, the Pope. Do you know who the Pope is?
No, I don't.
You don't know who the Pope is? Well, I'll show you. The Pope. The Pope. It says it's working, but it's not working. Google loves to lie. Sometimes they say listening and it's not listening. The Pope.
Pope.
The Pope.
Oh,
The Pope.
thank you.
You know who the Pope is?
This is.
It's the Holy Father of Rome.
Yes.
Okay. Now, hundreds of years ago, if you wanted something, you had to go to the Pope and kiss his ring, and then you'd get what you wanted. Okay. So the term is kiss the ring. So Donald Trump is definitely an egotist. And Japan is not the strongest nation in the world. I mean, used to be the number 2 economy, but now 3, 4, similar to Germany or other European countries. Why would Donald Trump say Abe was a great man?
I don't know.
Well, and I kind of wondered why myself. Right? Why does Donald Trump say Abe is so great? Because you ask Donald Trump, he's going to say he's the greatest president. After reading your report about Abenomics, I realized something. Donald Trump is copying Abenomics. I think that Donald Trump actually learned about international politics from Abe. It seems like, because when I look at the timeline and I look at the things that Abe was doing, it's like, wait a minute, that's what Trump is trying to do now. Evidently, when Trump was meeting with Abe, he was learning, because Trump had never been a politician before. In Trump's first term, he was a TV star. He was a real estate developer, right? He really didn't have any experience in national or international politics. And he comes to Japan, and Abe's like, yeah, we have the monetary easing, and we have this, and we have that. I'm reading all these things, and I realize, wait a minute, that's what Trump's doing. So maybe the reason he says Abe was a great man is because, hey, I learned a lot about international relations from the Japanese prime minister. Well, that's what we call OJT. Do you know what it means, OJT?
No, sorry. OJT.
On the job training.
On the job training.
Yeah, you know, the first Trump administration didn't go so well. A lot of problems. The second administration has been advancing very amazingly. In the first 6 months, I would say he accomplished more in the first 6 months of this administration than he did in 4 years of the last administration. Because OJT, and then meeting people like Abe and others, he makes a point to meet with the greatest leaders. And I think he likes to pick their brains and find out what they know and what their ideas are and think about those and maybe trying them himself. So maybe that's why he said Abe was so great, because of these Abenomics. When I look back at my time in Japan, I came here when Murayama was the prime minister. And all of these other failures of leadership. It wasn't until Abe that things actually started to improve. Before Murayama, we had the bubble economy. It didn't matter who the prime minister was. Japanese economy was booming. But after the bubble crashed and we went into what Japanese call fukeiki, or the post-bubble recession, things languished for decades. And nobody could fix it. Koizumi likes to think he was so smart, but I didn't see any improvement. My life wasn't better when he was prime minister. It really wasn't until Abe that things started to improve. I don't know if you agree, but that's how I feel.
I think so. Koizumi is you said me some job, but don't
No change. Nothing.
Yes.
Business as usual. Nothing special. Just another personality, right? Nothing really different.
I think so.
I think it's the same thing. Same way with Ishiba. It's like he's just doing his job. Nothing special. Sign this, do that. Right? We need a man of action. We need someone to actually take measures, take charge, make changes. Right? Do some house cleaning. Which Trump has definitely been doing. Definitely. But this time he has all these wonderful experiences in his, under his belt, we say. Experience under his belt. Yeah. Yeah. So thank you, Mr. Abe, for helping our president. He does have a lot of good advisors. But the first administration, he didn't really have access to great advisors, not like he does now. And then when he was meeting with Abe, I think Abe was more the teacher than Trump. A lot of people's impression of the United States is that we dictate what Japan does. Some people like to characterize Japan as the 51st state, that somehow Japan is a vassal, a territory of the United States, and that Japan has no self-determination. The United States dictates Japanese policy. I get the sense that when Trump was here, he was taking lessons from Abe. Abe was actually telling him, yeah, we had to do this because, the bubble crashed and we couldn't get the economy going again because of A, B, C, details. And Trump is all ears. Really? That's how you fixed it? Wow, great idea. And maybe he didn't say it, but he's like, I'm going to try that when I get back to America. Because when you're reading through that list, I'm like, wait a minute, this is what Trump is doing. Developing these economic partnerships. Yeah. It's too bad that he had to die the way he did. Because in my mind, Japan had been improving. My personal economy was doing well under Abe. And then when he died, of course, we had Corona, Abe's death, and the war in Ukraine. It's like triple hits. That was hard. It's been hard. It's been hard times. Now this has only been 1 week. Does Takaichi have a chance? Do you think so? Okay. All right. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Keep our fingers crossed. The appointment would be in October? Okay. Maybe. So Japan has no prime minister now, or Ishiba is still prime minister, but he's packing his boxes. He's packing his desk. We will. Is there no? I don't understand how this works, because the United States has an election. We elect the president, and then he brings the party. Japan elects the party, and then they've set up the prime minister. What is the timeline for this new prime minister? It's a mystery. Maybe it's a mystery. That's really mysterious. Well, good luck to us, because I live here too, and I pay taxes here too, and I need, and all of my customers are Japanese. And if the economy is not good, if my students' economy is not good, my economy is not good. So, all right. I want to talk about pronunciation, unless you have some questions here. Shall we move on? Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, thank you.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. These are good ones.
Yes.
Uh-oh, is that katakana I see?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
very sorry, because katakana will not help you here.
Sorry.
Because we have so many, for example, you can't use da di do de, because is not de. It's re z, and it's not e, it's I. Repeat after me.
Yes, thank
E,
you.
E,
E,
I,
E,
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 I,
E,
E. So, I is
Yeah.
halfway between E and E.
E,
I.
E. No.
There is no katakana for I.
Sorry.
It's halfway between E and E.
E and E.
No, I.
E.
One more time. E,
E,
I,
E,
E.
E.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
There will not be katakana for this.
Sorry.
Resignation.
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 That's pretty good. Remember, shun, Tion, shun,
Shun.
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 Ah. No, not like bus.
Bus.
Shun. Shun.
Shun.
Yeah, there's no katakana for that.
Sorry.
It's not shun, it's shun.
Shun.
Resignation.
Resignation.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Let's move on. Officially.
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 That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Democratic.
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 Yeah, so de is emphasized and crat is emphasized. And I don't know which one is the strongest. They're almost equal. Democratic.
Democratic.
Okay. Democratic.
Democratic.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, look at all this katakana there.
Sorry.
Parliamentary.
Parliamentary.
That's pretty good. Parliamentary.
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 Parliamentary. Parliamentary.
Parliamentary.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Parliamentary.
Mm. Let's put these two together. Ruling coalition.
Ruling coalition.
Ruling.
Ruling.
Yes. Now with the R, the tongue doesn't touch the top of the mouth. Roo. But with L, ling, the tongue touches. So with the word ruling, the tongue should only touch once the top of the mouth. And we can hear when the tongue touches, right? Yes. So it should only touch one time, ruling.
Ruling.
Be careful. Ruling.
Ruling.
Okay, that's pretty good. Ruling coalition.
Ruling coalition.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Framed.
Framed.
Yeah, why was that difficult? That doesn't seem so difficult. The Google had a hard time hearing you.
Sorry.
Maybe they thought you were saying flamed, like FLAME. When you said framed, did an L come up on the phone?
L.
So when you said framed, what did the Google think you were saying?
Yes. L.
Yeah. Don't let the tongue touch the top of the mouth. Framed.
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 Yeah, okay. The L and R are difficult, especially for Japanese people. As. Why was as?
Frame and as. Sorry. I framed A as B.
Well, now let me tell you something. Sometimes little words like for and from and is, even a native speaker has a hard time because it's out of context. Do you understand what that means, out of context? Zengo arimasen.
Yes.
So if it's out of context, you may not have to use a context. For example, if I said the three words, as taking responsibility. If you say those three words together, then it might be easier for the AI to understand what you're saying. As taking responsibility.
As taking responsibility.
Good. And I think if you, instead of just one word, actually my suggestion is that you speak one sentence.
Thank you.
Yeah. So next time you do the pronunciation practice, go sentence by sentence.
Yes.
Stop at the period, and then see how well that the Google catches your sentence.
Thank you.
Yep. Then it's contextual, and it probably does a better job. It's kind of cheating, though. But it's good. It's good practice. It's good practice. Even cheating can be good practice. little cheating is okay. We need help. Responsibility.
Responsibility.
Stepping down.
Stepping down.
Stepping down.
Stepping down.
Okay. Ow, down, ow. Down.
Down.
Yes, okay, that's pretty good. The OW in this case is ow. Ow. Cow.
Cow.
Brown.
Brown.
Town.
Town.
Down.
Down.
Stepping down.
Stepping down.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. In the ow, there's a twang in the voice. I think the Japanese call it natogoe. Natogoe. You understand?
Sorry.
You don't understand natogoe? Some singers have a twangy voice.
Twangy voice.
You remember Shirankyu?
Thank you.
He had that kind of a twangy voice, right? Yeah, so when we use ow,
Ow.
it has a twang.
Twang.
Yeah, ow, ow, like kind of like a spring.
Spring.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yes, the twang.
Twang.
Australian people have a high level of twang when they speak, but Canadian people don't.
Oh.
Successor.
Successor.
Yeah. Okay. Taku, do you have any questions?
No, so thank you.
Yeah, so I would like to see a similar effort here, and try one sentence at a time.
Thank you.
That's actually quite challenging to speak a full sentence, and then see how the AI handles the full sentence. It might actually be easier.
Thank you.
Because the AI is going to take your word string and they're going to be like, wait a minute, there's context here, and it'll reshape the sentence for you.
Thank you.
It might even correct your grammar.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, don't thank me. Thank AI. All right. Here we are. I really appreciate your writing on Abenomics.
Sorry.
Because no, don't be sorry. Because it actually puts it into perspective for me. Why Trump thought Abe was so great. I couldn't understand before that. But now I do. It's like, wait a minute. Abe's policies were an inspiration to Trump. There was a lot going against Trump in his first administration. First of all, he had no experience. He had a lot of popularity. He had a lot of business experience. But that's not necessarily political experience. And it's not necessarily administrative when it comes to government, because companies and governments operate very differently, right? Elon Musk is a great business leader, but he's not a politician, right? And so he had clashes with the government. I can imagine if Elon Musk were president, his first 4 years might be difficult also, right? So meeting somebody like Abe, who was definitely a bureaucrat in a very bureaucratic system like Japan, he learned some things. Yeah. And they were also golfers. They played golf together. Yeah, which is interesting. Because that allows them to speak in ways they wouldn't normally speak. When you're sitting at a table in a negotiation, it's so artificial. But when you get out and you're doing some kind of activity, you're going to say things and ask questions you normally wouldn't do. I think they had a good relationship. So when Trump's first term, he had a lot of going against him. He had no experience in government. He had a lot of enemies at the time. Even in his administration, because he didn't know who to choose. He didn't know Washington, D.C. A lot of his choices, cabinet choices, were mistakes. These people were actually against him. He had to fire a lot of people. Right. Of course, that's what he's famous for. Did you ever see his TV drama, Donald Trump's TV drama?
No, I don't know. Sorry.
So what he would do is he would hire these young people to work for his staff.
Oh.
And at the end of the week, he'd say, "You're fired," because, you know, and that was, oh, wow. Because the bad people would get cut out for what the mistakes they made, right? Nobody wanted to be fired. They wanted to stay on the show. But that was part of the show, you know, he would fire the worst people. And that was made 14 seasons.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a really popular TV show.
Oh.
And so he was popular, but the governments, you know, these Japanese politicians have decades and decades of administrative experience. They know how to negotiate and paperwork and all the admin stuff. And Trump's coming in and he doesn't have any of that. Working in government's a very different experience than working in a corporation or television, you know. So his first administration had a lot of problems. Just as things are getting good, about 2 years into his term, Corona hits. And it devastates the planet's economy. Right? And so his first term, things didn't go so well. The election of 2020 was so close to 50-50. It shouldn't be that way. We need a definite winner in an election. When you get near 50-50, you're going to have a lot of problems. There are going to be claims. The loser's going to say, it wasn't fair. And the winner says, it's fair. No, it's fair. I won. You know, maybe you didn't. Maybe it was that close to 50-50. There was no clear winner in 2020, and it caused lots of national strife, lots of confusion, lots of anger, because one side claimed that the other side stole the election, when I do seriously believe the reality was that it was very close to 50-50. The nation was definitely split in its opinion, because Trump wasn't so good in his first term. It didn't win people over. They weren't like, wow, we're doing so well because of Trump. If there had been no Corona, maybe his second term would have been a lot easier. So Trump had to take a holiday for 4 years. And those 4 years were terrible. We had Corona. We had a senile president. You understand senile? Dementia. Right? His son was a drug addict, and he had his son was signing things that the father should have been signing, but couldn't because his mind was gone. Our nation was in trouble for those 4 years. Russia attacks Ukraine. China's taken over the Pacific. Things are not looking good. And Trump is not very popular anyway, until July 13th, 2024. He takes a bullet across his ear. Now you can imagine a bullet, if it had been 4 millimeters closer to his head, he would have been killed. Of course, if it had been 4 millimeters farther away from his ear, people would have said, oh, it was fake. He didn't get hurt. Nothing happened. The fact that it actually grazed his ear was what we would call a godsend. It's such incredible luck. It's like surviving a lightning strike. You know, sometimes people are struck by lightning and they live to tell about it. A lightning bolt will kill you flat dead, you know. So that's, of course, a bolt from above is the finger of God, right? It's an act of God. Having a bullet graze your ear is as close to a godsend as anybody could get. And suddenly people who normally dismiss Trump as some loudmouth egotist, now he's been touched by God. And there are very religious people who believe that God chose him. And whether you're religious or not, the religious people were saying oh my God, he's the one.
Mm.
We've been shown. It's a sign. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You might not believe that, but these people believe it.
Mm.
And they're not going to vote for anybody else.
Mm.
And so people like very scientific, non-religious people like Elon Musk
Mhm.
realize this guy can't lose.
Mm.
I better get on his side.
Mm.
Because Biden's side wasn't helping me anyway.
Mm.
Biden's administration was constantly attacking Elon Musk.
Mm.
Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, all of the tech leaders were under attack by the Biden administration
Mm.
because they didn't want them to have that kind of power.
Mm.
They felt the government is supposed to have that kind of power.
Mm.
These companies have more money than the government.
Mm.
Companies like Amazon, Apple, Facebook, Google,
Mm.
they have more money than the government.
Mm.
They don't need the government's help to do something.
Mm.
And the government is jealous. They're like, what are these tech leaders taking over the world? We got to stop them.
Mm.
And Bill Gates was on their side. Yeah, you got to stop them. Bill Gates had somehow got in on the deal. Like he had somebody's ear. I don't know who. He was friends with Biden's wife or something. I don't know what the deal was. He was friends with people in the administration. Yeah, you got to stop that Elon Musk guy. Oh, AI needs to be controlled by the government.
Mm.
He was on the inside and all these other people were on the outside.
Mm.
The only one who wasn't being attacked by the Biden administration was Bill Gates
Mm.
and Microsoft. So strange.
Mm.
Of course, MSNBC News is owned by Bill Gates.
Mm.
And every time they have a chance, Trump is terrible, Elon Musk is awful, Jeff Bezos is a greedy billionaire, right? It's all generated by what you call mascomi.
Mm.
It's the legacy media or it's, well, Bill
Mm.
Gates' megaphone, right?
Mm.
And the country's going down
Mm.
into the toilet, into the trash bin.
Mm.
And Trump takes that bullet across the ear. Suddenly he has a chance to win.
Mm.
And we get a realignment of power.
Mm.
With Trump in, suddenly he's friends with all of these business leaders. He's shaking hands with Jeff Bezos and Tim Cook and Elon Musk, and they're all on his side because it's almost like Reagan again. See, when Reagan was president, he was pro-business.
Mm.
The theory was, and this is the debate that happens in many countries, right?
Mm.
You have the workers versus the rich people.
Mm.
And when the rich people do well, the low class or the working class people are always angry. You know, they've got the money and we're doing all the work. And that's unfair. The government should help us, right? And so in that situation, the Democrats usually win.
Mm.
And if the Democrats are anti-business, the businesses start to fail and then the jobs start to fail, right? So that doesn't work either. So Reagan comes in and he says, no, pro-business. We're going to promote these business leaders. And by promoting them, the working class people elevate, their situation elevates.
Mm.
This is called trickle-down economics.
Mm.
Okay. In Reagan fashion, Trump comes along and says, yeah, we're going to Reagan style this. We're going to promote these businesses. And by promoting them, the working class can elevate.
Mm.
As the economy improves, as those businesses improve.
Mm.
Okay.
I see. So,
That's the path we're on right now.
mm.
Meanwhile, the Democrats are constantly attacking everything he does, good or bad. Constantly attacking because they want their power back. It's a huge power struggle. And they don't really care about the working class people. They just want their power back.
Mm.
I mean, if they really cared about the people, they'd promote people like Elon Musk. They would promote companies like Google. Look at all the things Google has done to help our world. Look at all the things that Amazon has done to help our lifestyle, right? Those guys should be celebrated, not attacked by the government.
Mm.
Look at what Starlink has done. Starlink basically saved Ukraine from failure. The fact that they have internet access. The first thing that the Russians did when they attacked Ukraine was cut all the internet connections. Well, here comes Starlink, saves the country. Maybe Elon Musk should get the Nobel Peace Prize. But no, the Democrats are attacking him because he's one of those techno guys. Right? So, huge realignment with Trump administration. The last 6 months, or almost, what are we looking at? We're looking at almost 9 months, 8 months now. Pretty amazing. What will Japan do if Takaichi becomes prime minister? What will she do? Will she reinstate these Abe policies?
Maybe I think.
Okay. Do you follow her opinions or her statements or her speeches at all?
Yes, I do.
What are some of the things she says? Because I never listen to these things. So I expect my students to tell me. What kind of things does she say?
Almost do Abe do so sorry.
So she is definitely an Abeist.
Yes.
Okay. I guess that's good. Yeah. Not a lot has changed. When we think of China, for example, the government of China, we could call them Maoists. Because Mao, you say Mo Takuto. We called him Mao Zedong. Mao. We call them Maoists.
Maoist.
Because Mao was the first communist leader of China. And the Communist Party are Maoists. They celebrate Mao and the revolution. But the China of today is very different than the China of 1949. Right?
Yes.
So they say they're Maoists. They have the little red book. But it's a very different world. The Japan of today and the Japan of Abe's time are not so different. So in my mind, the Abe policies would actually fit very well because the situation is not that different. You say we will find out in October. Okay. We're looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. Taogia, welcome back to Osaka.
Thank you.
I want to hear more about your Ishigaki experience tomorrow.
I'm sorry, I can't take your lesson. Tomorrow.
Okay, but your children and your wife will be doing will be telling me about it. I will see you again next Tuesday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have any questions?
No, so far, thank you.
Great work today. Keep it up. Keep up the English. I'll see you next week.
See you.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Good night. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye bye.
What are you listening to, son? Was that the Beatles? You gotta be able to do a few Beatles songs. How many Beatles songs do you know, Ichiro? How many Beatles songs do you know? Okay, we're gonna do that one. We're gonna do that one at Funky Town. Okay. What is it gonna be? Friday night or Saturday night? Can you find one more Beatles song? How about Something? Do you know Something? That's a great one, yeah. Something. Something in the way she moves. attracts me like no other love.